Welcome back to tonight's Sad Reality, where the only thing more sad than the video quality on this channel is probably going to be reality itself. Now, I have no idea how I'm going to manage to do this, and also talk at the same time. Yep, like that. Amazing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah, it's a hold. Maybe I shouldn't be doing these levels. let's consider not doing this. So I was looking at some new music today, and actually before I talk about that, I'm going to talk about what I had to yesterday. I looked back on that video and I'm like, wow, I feel like this is terrible. If I look back, I mean, simply the thought of it, I was like, I could tell it just wasn't that good of a video recording quality, video quality. It just sucked. And what am I going to talk about today? Kind of this idea of like a refresh on things, because what did I spend most of today doing? Stuff on Spotify, actually, just looking around for music. I mean, I went to work and all that, and speaking of, work actually wasn't that bad as I thought it might be, because of getting like no sleep last night, but it wasn't that bad. It's funny, because when you spend your entire day talking with people, it just kind of works out, you know? Not that tired. Now I feel like this level's too easy because I can actually talk and think, but honestly that's probably for the best. I know you can use like any key, I just mash arrow keys for this game. But so, what actually, like, why do you feel like you need a refresh sometimes, right? It's kind of where I'm gonna go with this. And again, looking back at that video, I'm like, well, that kind of sucked, you know? I feel like I didn't really provide much. I had notes, but I didn't really use them either. And I kind of wish I did. Oh, triplets, yo. I love music and music theory. I was in marching band, loved marching band when I was in high school. Played trumpet, didn't like the people so much, but music I can always get behind. Last triplet, slow, and then it's gonna get fast. Some new music. What was I really looking for? I don't know. I just had Spotify and like playing random stuff, and it usually knows what to find. I mean, it's really good at that. It's just a whole like algorithm built for it. And sometimes it just feels like you need something new, you know, whether it's a new game, just something to spice up life a little bit. Also, I love the math that goes in this game too, because it's like geometric rotation and like the note increments. Flawless game design. I spent most of tonight also playing Pressure. I think I mentioned that in the last video. Also, I was like almost perfect, crazy. Let's do Warp 5 then. I haven't played this in forever. Same with all the other games I play. Oh, this is me way too fast. Jazz. But yes, I played a lot of Pressure tonight, and got to the very end sequence with the whole crystal. Spoiler alert, I guess. And it's cool, but then there's a lot more. I'm like, it's already 2 AM, and if I do like no sleep 2 days in a row, I'm really gonna hate myself. So I decided not to do that. 42. That feels more like what I should be getting, especially on that first map. Well, the first map was so slow. If band instructors were cool, they'd like force you to play this game, so you'd see like timing and patterns. Maybe it's just me being also like a math nerd and a band nerd. But it's a neat way to spice things up, you know? It's like putting a different spin on a rhythm game, or like visualizing it almost. But between music and work and all that, I've also been watching a lot of YouTube, a lot of Veritasium, math stuff, and funny enough, Technoblade. Ben actually told my other channels kind of compared to it in the sense that just the art style, the thumbnails we use and all that. It's gosh, it's so hard to talk. It's you, but oh, it's already over, huh? Yeah, so like very comparable as far as some of that goes, and I'm like, you know, I actually really miss those videos. I'm glad someone mentioned that or brought it up, because he made good videos, and I missed that a little bit. Is this one of the harder worlds? I can't remember. But this does give me a bit of a reminder that, so I used to go skiing, right? And, one of the funny things we do is we do the harder ones first, and then maybe we'd go back to the basic ones when we got bored of doing the hard ones first. But it'd make the easier slopes feel that much easy, because you're doing the hard stuff first. So when you think of getting back into a game, even just trying something that's difficult, typically, then it might actually make this seem a little bit easier. Change of perspective. Also, my timing is garbage, jeez. Oh my gosh. Screwed over the last second. On the right side, it's all like just rectangles, so subdivisions of 2, I guess. 2, 4, something. I guess you could have 3/4 of the rotation. It's not like all the neon stuff where you have to like hold notes and all that. And when you pause and take a second to look at this, you're like, oh wow, I can actually play the game again instead of talking. Dang. A lot of envy for the people, like, imagine playing like Skywars, for example, and just being cracked out of your mind at the game, also being able to talk, hold a conversation, give some history lesson, or talk about the Magna Carta or something stupid. Just a skill to build over time, I suppose. And, same thing with upload schedules. Another thing that Technoblade talked about was when he went off to college, it's hard to keep that consistent, so same way I can't keep a consistent beat. I suck. But, yeah, so new music. It's always cool to learn new stuff, see new stuff, and gives you some perspective on the old stuff too. Sometimes Spotify gives you garbage stuff and you're like, wow, I really appreciate how good some of the other stuff I listen to is. I don't like it. That said, I listen to what some of my friends have deemed cringecore. So, probably not music for everyone, but I thought I'd like regardless. Might be able to take a guess as Rhythm Game Nerd here. It's always good though in life. Gives you a reason to take a new a reason to try something new, or take a new look at something. I think this game also had new music in it as well, so I wasn't sure if I was gonna title today as just new music, or even though I'm actually not even doing the new music. It's clickbait, oh no. I read the patch notes and now it's clickbait, even though it's gonna talk about listening to new music on Spotify, and that's kind of the point of this. I don't know. It's funny, I feel like this channel has been more distant from the word sad reality, because it's just been more just reality at this point. So welcome to tonight's reality TV, I guess. Not always something sad to it. I mean, I'm sure there's a way to take a sad look at it. I think I also did mention in the first episode of this, all the way back, that it might kind of uninvent itself by making something from a channel that was nothing, or just talked about how life was kind of awful. So, like, key changes in music, minor and major, harmony, disharmony, Discord, that site I on way too much. I think I'm gonna finish this one level and then I'm gonna call it a night, or finish that there. Didn't really have too much to talk about, but I was probably going to pre-record a few episodes coming up soon here, just because I have vacation coming up, going to the beach, so I'll have to figure out how I want to do that if I want to keep the streak alive here. And probably recording stuff earlier as well. It just always happens that people are around, and recently it's been more people have been like, hey, do you want to play Minecraft? Hey, do you want to play Roblox? Hey, do you want? I'm like, that's great, but I also want to build something here, a channel, you know, or at least work on a skill and maybe refine that a little bit, so my main channel will be slightly better in the future. With all that said, thank you for watching. Hope the new music in your life has been a good tune to listen to, and I shall see you in tomorrow's video. Have a good rest of your night.